Hey everybody, it's Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and today we're going to take a look at a game called Brass. Brass is a game designed by one of my favorite designers, Martin Wallace. Published by Eagle Games, at least this version is. Plays 3 to 4 on the box, but I'm going to show you a 2-player official variant. So 2 to 4 players. You're looking at, I don't know, 30 to 35 minutes a player. So maybe longer. I'd say a 2-player game is probably going to go for an hour and a half. And effectively what you're doing in this is you are in the Industrial Revolution trying to set up coal mines, shipping lanes, ports, cotton mills to ship to domestic markets, foreign markets, to earn the most money, to become the most powerful entrepreneur, industrial revolutionary, mogul, that type of thing. And it's done through some interesting card play, and there's only 5 actions to choose from, but what you can do on those actions is pretty awesome. So that's enough talking. Let's go down to the table. Check it out. All right, so here's a game of Brass, all set up for 2 players. Now, this is normally a 3 and 4 player game, but on the back of the regular game board, I have a paste up here for a 2-player board. So that makes life a little bit easier. So to set up, you're going to give each player one of these boards that I also printed out. You're going to stack your tiles up accordingly. In a 2-player game, each player will get 25 money, pounds, 8 cards. You're going to remove 2 from the game. And you're going to be taking a bunch of cards out of the deck based on the places that are not on the map, which I've already done. You're going to fill up the distant market, or the coal and iron demand sections here accordingly. Put a disc on first player and second player, so purple's first, red is second. Put the distant market, coal or cotton demand at the top. Leftover cubes of coal and iron are here. 2 discs on number 10 here, and then each player is ready to go. Now, the way this game works is on your turn, you're normally going to be taking 2 actions, except for the first turn of the game, you're going to be taking 1 action. And what you're trying to do is simply what's on this board. You're going to be building industry, which means you're going to be building your tokens out on the board to get cubes, points, income, all that kind of thing. You're going to be building canals in order to be able to go from one section to another. In era 1, we got to build canals. In era 2, we're going to be building rail. Same tokens, but canals will come off of the board at the end of the first round. We're going to develop. We're going to get rid of some of our crappy technology, like these 0 boats. They can't even be built. They're just in the way. So in order to get to level 1, we got to develop the technology. We can sell cotton. So once we build some cotton mills, which are these here, and we have a port, or we're connected to a distant port, we can sell cotton, score points, which basically means we flip the tile over and get some income, get some points. Or we can take out a loan, like every good Martin Wallace game, we can take out a loan. Okay, but we'll get to all that. Now, on my turn, I'm purple's first, so this player's first. We're going to do 1 action. So the cards that we have are going to have either a location or an industry type. So we have Burnley, Lancaster, Liverpool. We have iron, cotton, Preston, Bolton, Colne. Okay, now a couple different things. In order to use these markers here, normally, but not on the first game, not on the first round, you can only build this type of industry to a place where you have a link, which in this case would be a canal. Okay, so if I had a canal and I had an industry here, then I guess I could build something there by using one of these cards. In the first round, however, though, I can build wherever I want because I don't have anything out on the board. Now, you always have to have your own connection when using these cards. These, you're allowed to build any industry there as long as you have the city card, but you got to be able to get the stuff that you need to build it. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do to get started is I think I'm going to build this. I'm going to build this iron factory wherever I want to, and I think I'm going to start off. Let's see, what do I have a card for? I have a Bolton card. I do not have a Blackburn card, so I'm going to use this card to play this in Blackburn. Okay, now a couple things happen. I have to pay £5. So I spend my £5 up here into my box. Okay. Then I discard this card. And this is going to get 4 iron cubes on it to be able to be used by me or the opponent when they're building buildings that need iron. Now, for iron, you can take from wherever you want on the board, whether there's a connection or not. Coal has to be either, in order to use this, you have to be connected to a port, either yours or one of these distant ports up here or over there at Yorkshire. There has to be a coal mine. So you have to have a direct connection to coal. Iron, you can just always get. And then because I played a card, I draw back up to 8, and that's my turn. All right. Now red, same thing. They're going to be taking an action. The first thing you're going to be doing on your turn normally is playing down some kind of industry card. And I think what I want to do is I want to get somewhere where I have access to a port. So let's see, do I have a Wigan card? I do not have I have a Preston card. So let's do, ooh, I don't want to do that. What about Warrington? Yes. All right, so I'm going to actually play this card, Warrington, and I'm going to build a cotton mill. And I'm going to build my level 1 cotton mill right there. Costs 12 pounds, so 10, 12. The silvers are like 5 and the coppers are 1, so nickels and dimes. This card gets discarded, and I'm going to draw another one. And that's the end of round 1. Now, what happens is we will new player order. So whoever spends the least amount of money becomes the first player. So in this case, it's still purple. And then we refilled our hand to 8, did that, and we're going to go ahead and get our income, which we're going to look down here. Income is next to the pounds. We get 0 pounds right now, so we're just going to keep playing. So purple is up again, and now we get to start playing 2 cards. And I think I want to build a canal. What's that town? Burnley. I don't want to use that. Let's do, don't want Colne, Bolton. Let's do Preston, because I'm not connected to that. I'm a little far away. So we're going to use the Preston card to build a canal. Canals cost 3 pounds. And that card goes away. So that's action 1. I'll keep it here so I know. Action number 2, I want to develop. And I'm going to develop with my, where's Liverpool? My Liverpool card, because I'm not going to be going that way. So to develop, you're going to get rid of some of these tokens, 1 or 2, and I'm going to do that. So I'm going to get rid of a cotton mill and a coal mine. And for every one of those I spend, I get rid of, I have to use iron. So I've done that, and I'm done. So that's my 2 turns. I built a canal, and I developed technology. Then I draw back up to 8. And it is now red's turn. Red is going to, I'm going to get rid of shipping, the shipping card right now, because we aren't there yet. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to build a canal. And we're going to take that canal to here. 3 money, 3 pounds. And then I'm going to build a coal mine. I'm going to use this one, which is going to cost 5 pounds. We'll put that right here. 5 pounds. Comes with 2 coal cubes. And now we are done. So that's their 2 actions. Then we will do new player order. So purple spent the most money again, so they're still first. And we'll get income. No one's gotten any income yet, so just keep them going. All right, so red is going to, or purple is going to Oh, and in the canal era, which we're in, each player can only build one time in a city. So now that red's here, they can no longer build there anymore. I think I'm going to build in Burnley. Let's do a cotton in Burnley. That will cost 12. So that's 10, 15. So 10, 12. And I'll be getting 3 back. Okay, that's that. And I'll place this down right there. And then I think for my last one, what town is that? That's Burnley. I'll go ahead and spin my Burnley card. I'll spin 3. And I will put a canal right there. All right, done. I draw 2 cards. These cards are discarded. And did I put the money up there? I did not. I was real bad about that, discarding the money instead of putting it in the spent section. There we go. Okay, now red is up, and red wants to get over there to the port. So I think I want to, what town is that? It's Liverpool. So let's go ahead and spin the Liverpool card. And I'm gonna pay 3 money. So I'll get 2 back to put down one of these. And then I'm gonna take out a loan. So for my second action, I can play any card that I want, because outside of building, cards don't matter. I think I wanna build this port card, because I have another one. And I'm gonna take a loan. Now when you take a loan, you have to move down 1 color of band. So you see you have red, orange. But as you get more points, you're going to be falling down farther the more you take a loan. You can take a 10, 20, or a $30 loan, 30-pound loan. And I'm going to take 20. 10, 15, 20. All right, and that's my second action. Draw 2 cards. Red is now first player because they spent the least money. So we'll do that. We will flop these around. Okay, and now red is up. And red is going to build a port. That's why they took out some money. Actually, I want to do this first. Let's do... I can't get to this town, Barrow and Furnace, because it only has railroad. We can't build railroads. So we're going to use that card. And I'm going to develop. And I'm going to develop these 2 tiles. Yeah, these 2 tiles, which will take these 2 iron. So I move these tiles out of the game. Whenever you have a tile out there that has all the cubes off of it, or a port that's been used, it gets flipped over. And when it gets flipped over, you can tell it's flipped over. There's a black line. Again, that was something we customized. And you're going to move your income up that many amount. So red will move up 1, 2, oh, that's purple, sorry. 1, 2, 3. They use my cubes because red used purple's thing and moves purple up. So kind of cooperating a little bit, but it's all right. Then they're going to build their port. So they will take this port here, pay £7, 5, 7, and they now have a port in that town ready to go. So that's 2 actions, 2 cards, and they're done. Now purple's turn. Purple is going to, I want to build another coal mine, but I think I need to take a loan. So I'm going to take a loan as well. I'm going to play this Fleetwood card, which is all the way over here, which I'm never going to get to right now. So I'm going to play the Fleetwood card. I'm going to take out a loan. So let's go 1, 2. So I'm going to take 20 bucks. Never got to experience my sweet income. Oh, actually I should have gotten some that turn, which would have been 2. So I should have gotten $2. I'm real bad about the income. And they would have had to lose nothing. Okay. 1, 2. All right. I'm real bad about getting income. And so that was loan. Next one is we're going to build cotton. What is that? That's Cologne. We'll use this one. Let's use this. We'll use that to build a cotton factory right there. That cost 12. And that was that. That's 2 actions. And draw 2 cards. Done. All right. Now we will adjust turn order, and it looks like 10, 12. Purple is first, or red is still first because they spent the least. Then we will do income. So purple gets nothing, red loses 2. All right, done. All right, so red is first, and red is going to want to get another cotton gin out there. So let's do this one, Barrow in Furnace. Again, it's up there, can't get to it. We're going to spend 3. We're going to put out another canal here. And then I'm going to, hopefully I have enough money. I do, ooh, yes, and I will do that. And I'm going to play this right there. And that costs, what, 12? So that'll be 10, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll keep 3. And done. All right. And that was that. That's 2 cards. Draw 2 cards. And now it's the purple. Purple is going to, I want to get to a port because I'm going to show you how that works, and it's going to be cool. So what do we have? Let's do anything. I'm already in Colne, so we'll spin the Colne card. Use a 5-er. I'm going to buy a canal. Build a canal for £3. And that canal will go here. That's action number 1. Then for action number 2, we're going to ship some cotton. Now, a couple ways you can ship cotton. First, I need to spin a card. So let's use 1 Manchester card. You can ship cotton to the distant markets, which in that case is Yorkshire. We'll be using the cotton demand based on those boats over there. Or if you're connected to someone's port, you can use their port or your port to increase your income even more. All right. So since I'm selling to the distant market, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this tile. I'm going to flip it. Ooh, that's bad. It's going to go down 3. 1, 2, 3. So that means I'm going to get £2 just for shipping to the distant market. So I move my income 2. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip all of the cotton, or as many as I want, cotton mills in mine that I want to sell, and as I'm going to get that. So I get 5. I think those are 5. Yeah, 5 and 5, that's 10. So I'm now at 22 income there, and that was a good turn. So got some distant market, flipped some tiles, scored some money and some points. That was a good turn. 1, 2, done. And now we see who spent the most. Purple only spent 3, so they will be first player. Then we'll look at income. Red loses £2. I get £6. And purple's ready to go. All right. So now what do I want to do? I've done a lot of stuff and I don't have a lot of stuff out there anymore. So let's see. Let's build a canal to Wigan. Do I have a Wigan card? That would be nice. I do. All right. So I have 2 Bolton cards. I'm already in Bolton. I think I'm not, but I have 2. So I'll spend that Bolton card. I'm going to spend £3. Build a canal. Right here. And then I'm going to build a coal mine, I think, in Wigan. Because that's all that I can build there. And let's build a level 2 coal mine, which is good because that means it'll stay out on the board. And it cost me £7. And it gets 3 coal cubes. Oh, making a mess. All right. And that was my 2 actions. Draw 2 cards. And done. Now we're on to red. Red only has £1. So I think, without further ado, they're going to ship, because I don't have a lot of money. Lancaster, Liverpool. I'm already in Preston, so I can't do anything else in Preston. So I'm going to spend the Preston card to ship all of my cotton mills to this port. So first thing that happens is we flip the port, moves us up 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we'll flip this, moves us up 5. Flip this, moves us up 5. All right, so that's good. That's good. Now I'm gonna start getting some income, because the next thing I want to do is I'm going to take out a loan, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I'm going to take out 30 pounds, and I'll use a coal card for that. So I'm getting 30 pounds, 20, 30. All right, that was our 2 cards. Draw 2, and done. All right, now red spent the least, so red is now first player. Purple gets 6 pounds. 3 pounds for red. And now red is up. So red is going to, what do I want to do? Let's go. I want to develop some technology, I think. So I'm already in Warrington and Runcorn. Ooh, I don't have, hang on. I got to get into a place where I can get some iron. I don't want to pay for it. Yeah, that's fine. We can pay for it. That's fine. So the first thing we'll do is I'm going to build a canal. 3 pounds. Over to here. And then I'm going to do some developing. Am I in Liverpool? Yes. I'll spend the Liverpool card, and I'm going to develop this and this. That's 2. Because there's no iron out on the board, I have to spend 4 pounds to get it from the market. Again, you can always get iron from wherever you need it. You don't have to have a network. So I'll spend 4 pounds. All right, they're done. So we did that. Now you can't draw any cards, so we're going to play till our hand is empty, and then we'll talk about what happens at the end of the round. All right, so purple's up. Purple is, they have coal. So let's, I'm kind of backed into a corner here, I think. Where's Manchester? All right, I'm gonna go to Manchester. I'm gonna build a Manchester. Again, I don't have a direct connection, but that's fine. I'm gonna build this there, which cost me, oh, wrong one. I'm purple, just kidding. I'm gonna build this there, which costs 7. So 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. And then I have to spend a coal for that, so I'll take this coal. You have to take the closest, and I'm going to use my own because, yeah. And then I'm going to fill that up with 4 cubes of iron. Now, when you do that, first thing that happens is you sell to the distant market if they need some, and they need 2. So I get 4 pounds, which is nice, and it makes it closer for me to be able to flip that tile, which is cool. All right, so now I can get a network going. So we will build a canal, I think. Oh, I had to spend a card for that. So let's do Lancaster, because I'm never going to get there. For the other card, let's do, I'm already in Burnley. Let's spend 3 pounds. And we are going to build a canal right there, because again, it just has to be connected to one of your buildings, which I did. All right, and done. All right, so that's the end of that round. We will see turn order 7. Purple spent more, so red is still first. We'll look at income. Red gets 3, purple gets 6. 3 for red, 6 for purple. All right, so red's first. And red is going to Let's build a coal mine. We're going to build that coal mine over here because it's directly connected, because again, these cards have to be directly connected. And I will build it for 7 here. And it will come with 3 coal cubes. All right. Then for my second card, let's do, you know, I'm gonna get crazy. I'm gonna spend 3, and I'm gonna build a canal up to Lancaster. Actually, I'm gonna go to Fleetwood. Let's go to Fleetwood. Nah, I don't have that card. No, we'll go to Lancaster. All right, that's my 2 cards. Back to purple. I only have 5 cards, so I did something wrong, which of course I did. It's awesome. I probably took too many actions. It's fine. You're just trying to see how the game works, right? All right, so let's see. I think I'm going to build cotton. Do I have enough money for that? Ooh, not yet. All right, so let's not do that right now. Let's actually develop. So I'm going to develop this and this. That's 2 tiles. Then I'll get rid of these 2, which flips this, which gives me 3. 1, 2, 3. Now for my second action, we will now take out a loan. Am I in Bolton? I am not in Bolton, but I am in Manchester. So we'll use that, and I'm going to take out a loan. So 1, 2, 20 bucks. 20 pounds, I guess. And that's my turn. All right, now we'll see who spent the least. So purple spent the least. They are now first. Look at income. Purple gets 6, red gets 3. And purple is first. Purple is now going to build their cotton mill right there. And that cost them 14. There's 10. Get rid of the 5. There's 14, and I get 1 back. So that's action number 1. And that doesn't cost, cost a coal. So I need to hunt down some coal. The closest coal is right there. All right. Then, let's see, what else can I do? I want to... Can I build a port anywhere? Am I connected to a port? I don't think so, which really bites, I tell you. That's fine. I'm gonna sell the cotton with this port card, and I'm gonna sell it going this way to that port up there, which is the distant market, and it's going to decrease it 2. It's now worth 1, and I'm gonna flip this, and that will give me 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it, done. All right, so there's 2 cards there. And now red's turn. Red is going to build in Lancaster, I think. What can I build? Let's build. So before I do that, yeah, that's fine. Let's do it. We'll build. Let's build a port in Lancaster. So we're going to build a port that costs 7. Go right here. And then we're going to, where's Blackburn? Ooh, I could build there if I want to, I guess. But I don't want to right now. Manchester, I've already built there. This is tough. This is tough. All right. I'm actually just going to go ahead and in Blackburn here, I'm going to build a cotton. That's going to be 14. Again, I can do that because I had the city card, even though I'm not directly connected. So 5, 10, 15. We will take one away, give it back to me. All right. And then I put that there. That's my 2 actions. So I got to spend a coal, and the closest coal is right there. Well, both of them, they're going to take their own. Done. All right, so they spent 21. So purple spent the least. Purple still first. Then we get some income, and the income is 3 for red, 8 for purple, and then 3 for red. All right, and then purple's first. It'll be the last 2 turns, and then we'll talk about the end of the round, what happens next. So let's see. Bolton, where's Bolton? All right, so we will build a canal using that card to here. And then at Bolton, I can do whatever I want there, and I think I'm going to put out this thing. That will cost £9. And it comes with 5 cubes, is that right? 5 iron cubes. And I need a coal as well, and we'll take the coal from, has to be right there, that's the closest. Done. All right, then red's turn. Red is going to, I would love to build something good, but I think that ship has sailed. I think it has sailed. Yep. Can't build in Manchester, so we're just going to play this one, and we're going to do some developing. So we'll do 2 there, take 2 of these, and then we need to get rid of other stuff that have that are weak sauce. So let's do these 2. Done. Then I get rid of 2 more, and that is the turn. Now let's talk about what happens at the end of the round and how the next round works. All right, so what happens at the end of the round is you're going to, again, reset turn order and all that stuff. Then you're going to score and reset for the train round. So the way that the ending works here, you're going to score all the links, your own links that are connected to orange circles. So see the orange circle there? So basically any building that's flipped, or when you built to these sections. So you look at all that, score those. As you're scoring them, you can take them off. So we'll say 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 for purple. So they'll take their marker, put it right there. They'll take these back. Then red will do the same. They'll do 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 more. All right, then you're going to look at all the buildings that are flipped, and you're going to get those points. So let's do purple again. Purple will get, I can't see them that well, so 3, 6, 9, 14, 19. So 19 points for purple, and that puts them to 30. And then red will get 3, 7, 10. That's it, 10. So they'll be at 16. All right. Then anything that's a level 1 comes out of the game. So this is a level 1, removed from the game. It doesn't affect your income or anything. It just comes out of the game. So level 2, level 2, level 2, level 3, level 1, level 2, level 1, 1, 1. All right. Then we will put this back up to the top. We'll reshuffle these back in. So we'll just say we did that. And then we reshuffle the deck with the 2 cards we took out from the top here. And deal 8 cards to each player. And we will be ready to go. Now we're in the train section. And instead of building canals, we're going to be building rails. So unlike canals, rails cost 5 and a coal, or you can build 2 of them for 15 and 2 coal. So that's why you want to have the coal plants out to get that done. You can get farther along with the trains and all that kind of thing. And unlike trains or canals, once we empty the cards here, when we're in the train round, we can no longer take out loans. So we're going to keep playing through that round. We're going to do scoring again, and whoever has the most points after all that is said and done is the winner. That's how you play brass. Let's go to the top, see what we think about it. All right, well, that was brass. So I'm not going to talk about the components. You saw them on the table. They're pretty bad. I mean, the money's the same size and 2 different colors. That's annoying. The chips, these are actually marked up because they were this on one side, the same color purple on the other side with just a couple differences. It makes it really hard to see on the board. So I got this from Joel. He made black lines on all the back of it, which helps. The 2-player paste up on the back of the board is awesome. You don't have to cover stuff up with cards. The player boards here that I printed out, well, I didn't print out, I think Joel printed them out, make it really easy to keep stuff there. You can see prices and points and what's on the other side, all the actions. Really nice. It doesn't come with that normally, it's just stacks of chips. So the components are pretty bad. The cards are okay though. The cards are actually really nice quality. Linen finish, thick cards. Like, this is the best part of the whole thing. But yeah, rough components. But the gameplay is great. I've played this one a bunch of times. I played the new one, which is Lancashire by Roxley. Same gameplay, just looks a billion times better. But if you like Martin Wallace games, this is one that would not disappoint. It's got all of his DNA all over it. You're building routes with trains and canals in this case, and you're trying to ship coal around, make sure you have a network to port so you can buy coal if there's no coal available. You're trying to use iron, produce iron, sell to the cotton demand, make sure you're doing all that, trying to just score the most points. I didn't show you these. There's boats as well that you can build. They cost a lot of money if you do it at the late round, but they're going to move you up 1 income, but they're with 18 points, which is insane. Like, that's the biggest thing that you're going to get from building. 9 points for the level 4 port. 9 points for the level 4 iron mill. 12 points for the level 4 cotton mill. So getting to those level 4 things is good, but you're going to be developing, spending time doing that. So it's going to make it really tough. So you're trying to just balance what you want to do, how you want to do it. You're going to have to take out loans. You're trying to minimize all that. So much stuff to think about. It's deep, it's crunchy, it's dry and boring looking, but the game is really fun. So I'm going to give this a BGM accepted seal. This is going to get a 9 out of 10 on BGG, which is a 4.5 out of 5 wrenches. On an arbitrary wrench scale, it means absolutely nothing, but let to give the games that we enjoy, and that's what I'm going to do. So that is Brass from Eagle Games and designer Martin Wallace. I'm Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and as always, keep gaming.